Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this fella Reece James is one of the example of the glut of talent England has at its disposal.
And Yaya Toure! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Is their second corner of the game. Oh, it's hit the post! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Opts for safety, and it's Bellingham. Tries to pass it through, and that is masterful defending. And he's quick to get it clear again. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Pull it. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and he was quick to react. Konate, and it's Bellingham. No goals as yet. Roberto Carlos. Pass is just off target. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Vietnam are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make...
Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vietnam have their third corner. Header comes in! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Toure picks it up from the goal kick. Not the most accurate pass. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Pullet, showing great feet there. Pullet! Ruben Dias. And the pass is intercepted. Pullet. Out towards the flank. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Yaya Toure. That's good play. Vietnam have a free kick. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. James. Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bellingham tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
And a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Straight at the keeper.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
And he cuts out the supply. João Neves. Nicely shaped ball. That's a decent clearance. Yaya Toure. Pullet. Nicely weighted ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he has been fouled there. Ruben Dias. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. João Neves. Mbappe is onto this. And he shoots! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
2 added minutes has
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Big chance! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Just a quick request today for everybody.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Vietnam really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. The second half then, just getting going.
Vietnam clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to...
Shot, surely! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Referee's given a throw. Oh, such a clever touch. There will be a throw-in. Roberto Carlos. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Hullet. Ruben Dias. Now he's off and running. Bellingham. Under an awful lot of pressure. Luis Suarez. Ball played for Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. And it's Ferdinand. For Lahm, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Oh, that's nice. Thuram. And he's there to get it away. Oh, that's well spotted. James. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Hullet given the lift of his goal. Rijkaard. Lahm. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He has found the way through. Lahm. Roberto Carlos. Luis Suarez being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
João Neves. Thuram. Yaya Toure. That has been cut short. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lahm. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. Out to the left it goes. for race. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Substitution on the field, number 21, Ibrahimovic.
Chooses to go cross-field.
Suarez.
Timber.
Number 13.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Toure. Coming on the field, number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 23, Bale. Number 10, Pele. Number 6, Vieira. Number 5, Bellingham.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pele. Asensio. And it's Mendes. And it's Barella. Can he get it through? Looking to go deep. Van der Sar claims it, safe hands. Bale. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Just 5 minutes left. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pele goes steaming forward.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Barella. "90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time."
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium. Substitution on the field, number 4, Roberto Carlos.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. That's a cute ball. Nuno Mendes. Asensio. And it's Barella. And it's Rice. For Rice. Barella. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pele. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bale. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nuno Mendes. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Bellingham really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Half-time, extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution on the field, number 16, Lau. Coming on the field
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything, it's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Will play through for the wide man. Barella, searching pass he's played there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Asensio. Nice control. Shot a goal! It's bounced back off the post. He can get that clear. Asensio proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Aubameyang. And it's Timber. And it's Barella. Timber. Costa Curta produces the perfect tackle there. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That is lovely.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Still inseparable. We have penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. Cristiano Ronaldo is over the first kick. And he's found the net.
Pick your spot, Don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Rice is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Coolly done, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
Bale is the second man to step up for his team.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Asensio is the man who's second in line. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Well, in trying to get clever, that ended up being too comfortable for the keeper.
Vietnam with this chance to pull two clear. Oh, Cooley does it. And the lead is 2. Manchester United can't afford to miss another one. And in with absolute accuracy.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Vietnam are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Keeper's gone the wrong way, and that doubles their lead. Manchester United at the point of no return. It's in, he's kept them in it.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times, never looked like missing.
So on the cusp of where they want to be. He's buried it, and he's won it. So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philipp Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
Roberto Carlos.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Konate cuts out the pass. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. João Neves. And here's Eze. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he shoots! Oh, a very decent attempt. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Roberto Carlos. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, nicely intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Vietnam still without a single shot on target. Nuno Mendes. He's in a great position here. João Neves. This looks promising. Caught offside that time. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And it's Luis Suarez. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Tchouaméni. James. And here's Thuram. Eze. And it's Tchouaméni. Tries to play it through. And he's heaved it away. Lahm. Ruben Dias. Here's Tchouaméni. João Neves. 15 minutes till half-time. Looking for the run. Eze receives it in a good position here. Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's Neves.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's onside. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Cleared without hesitation. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that has been clubbed away. Yaya Toure. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Suarez. Coming on to replace him is number 23, Bale.
There's the start of the second half.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That is a great pick out. A header! And that's caused a worry or two. Rijkaard. Vietnam different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect...
He's had a shot! And again! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Aubameyang. He shifted it to the flank. An instinctive... Up he goes! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Thuram demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough.
And it's been given away. Looking for options for movement. Bale gets into a good position. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. James. And he goes cross-field. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here. That has not gone well. Bale under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And it's made its way to him. There's no flag. Vietnam can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Pele has been caught there, it's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 3, Toure. Number 13, Gullit. Coming on the field.
And claimed it back
20,
swiftly.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Number 6, Vieira.
Barella.
Number 14, Rooney.
It's James.
Substitution.
Chouameni. Back into the middle. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Rooney. And now the breakaway. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Bellingham tries to dink it through. Oh, look at the space here. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Konate. And it's Barella. And this is Lukaku. Lukaku. And he's there to get it away.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And here's Barella. And the counter is on. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pele. Can he get on the end of this? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Vietnam are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Now, can he find a finish? Oh no, what has happened here? And the finish! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, taken with style! Just cruising! They are cruising! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. Oh, they could be caught out here! And this is Lukaku. Rooney. Pele.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that is a routine catch.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's a quick free kick. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Lukaku. Chouameni. And there goes the final whistle. Vietnam have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this fella Reece James is one of the example of the glut of talent England has.
And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Vietnam are looking to go forward now. He's shifting through the gears here. Toure gets across and deals with it. Pullet tries to pass it through. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great vision. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Looking for the run. And this is Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. And that should get the job done. Tchouaméni. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's good running with the ball. And it's Vieira. Vietnam, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And this is Pullet. Good ball, good take. Lahm plays it in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Vieira! And again! Goal! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from...
He's had a shot! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And this is Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos drives it in. Cucurella. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Knocks it out wide. Back into the middle. Tchouaméni. He has a look up. A well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he's taking no chances there. Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
João Neves. That's headed upfield. And it's Roberto Carlos. Lovely bit of skill. That is good strength. Vieira. Now Yaya Toure. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that has been clubbed away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Vieira cuts out the pass. Oh, such a clever touch. Taken back almost at once. It's an inviting looking ball, that. James. Passing is crisp and sharp. Eze. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Yaya Toure. Tchouaméni. And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Vietnam are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. The second half then, just getting going. James. Branthwaite. João Neves. Now this could be a chance. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And it's Neves. The referee's awarded a free kick. João Neves, and it's made its way to him. James was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts, and that's put paid to a promising move. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Cucurella. Vieira. Well, they've got it again. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Branthwaite makes the interception. James. James making good progress on the right-hand side. Branthwaite.
This is the time you need that pace.
Great ball if he can get there.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Toure with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's gone backward here. And that's an excellent interception. Vieira. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Thuram. There they go, hunting in packs. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pullet running with the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. James. Chouameni. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And that has left him in a heap. Well timed, excellent interception. Roberto Carlos. And Pepe. Yaya Toure. Not the most accurate pass. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Dijk. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
João Neves did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Eze. Mbappe, given the lift of his goal.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 11.
Lovely
Number
feet.
3, Toure. Number 6.
Rice
Vieira.
thinks about the shot.
Number 13.
Can he finish? Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. And he's quick to get it clear again. And time is up. Vietnam can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
Just a quick request today.
You look back on the game then, Jim.
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence. And I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.